Well, homeowners across the state are filing insurance claims on their property due to extreme weather damage in just the past week. However, insurance companies say most homeowner insurance policies do not cover flood damage.
Comes as a surprise, right? Fox 26 reporter Sophia Lesios is here to tell us what you should do if you have damage to your home. Sophia?
Liz and Monty, according to State Farm, it has received over 1,100 auto and home claims as a result of wind, rain, and flood damage from the most recent storms. That's just alone in California. Most of the claims have been coming from Sacramento, Alameda, San Joaquin, and the San Mateo valleys. The simple solution to what you should do if you have flood damage or might expect to have some from the recent storms that are coming up is to get flood insurance.
Holy cow. That trailer is in danger.
It does come down to the homeowner and to what degree of risk they want to take.
When you think of the Central Valley, wet isn't the first thing that comes to mind. But recently, that's all we've been talking about. Most homeowners usually have home insurance. But insurance broker Jose Plasencia, who owns Kings Canyon Insurance, says that's not enough.
Homeowners would typically cover 7 perils: fire, lightning, windstorm, rain, snow accumulation, and others, but it will exclude flood.
The weekend storm brought heavy rain and snow, causing flooding roads, damages to power lines, trees to fall, and land and mudslides. Homeowners are now suffering the consequences with insurance claims flooding in.
Well, if you don't have flood insurance prior to having damage to your home because of the rains, then you have no coverage. You have to have some policy in place, and that would be the flood policy.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, manages the National Flood Insurance Program. According to FEMA's website, as floodwaters rise, just 1 inch of water can cause $25,000 of damage to your home.
If you have a history of, accumulation of water year over year, then you run a greater risk of flood damage.
According to Plasencia, most Californians don't have flood insurance because it's typically dry and not required, unless your home is in a federally categorized flood area.
If your home is in this area, you want to buy it, then they will not only require your regular homeowner's policy, but they'll also require a flood insurance policy. And that's what drives most homeowners to carry the flood insurance program. They generally don't seek it a la carte on their own.
If you're not covered by flood insurance and haven't had damage to your home, Plasencia says it might be smart to look into flood insurance. But
if an individual purchased a flood insurance policy today, it would not take effect or be in effect until 30 days from today.
If you do plan on getting flood insurance on your home or your vehicle, or you already have it, Kings Canyon Insurance recommends documenting your possessions and taking clear photos of everything you want to be covered.
All right, Sophia, getting the flood insurance is advisable, but if someone wasn't covered by flood insurance and already has damage to their home, what options do they have?
FEMA offers individual assistance for disaster survivors. This includes paying for costs of repairing for the structure of your home and additional living expenses if you were displaced, but you do have to file a claim on its website, and you have to live in an area that is federally recognized as a disaster area.
Good to know. Thank you, Sophia. Some tips from State Farm Insurance for flooded vehicles. Do not start a flooded vehicle until it's received a thorough inspection by a qualified mechanic.
You want to record the highest level of water exposure on your flooded vehicle, so take plenty of pictures and video.
And comprehensive coverage on a typical auto insurance policy will generally cover damage to your car caused by a flood. That's subject to your deductible, if any.